it's Julie with Bowman Family Services. Just wanted to share with you some tips and suggestions for your ADHD or anxious child and share some tinker toy ideas that I have come up with. So, or actually have gotten from different people and from Pinterest and different things. So, encourage you to kind of, take some notes and maybe try some of these things out with your children. For kids with ADHD and kids with anxiety, I highly recommend my families that I work with to help their children come up with a bag of some sort, a pocketbook for girls, a backpack or a lunchbox or a fanny pack or something that you can put some different tinker toys in for your kids so that if you're traveling, you can keep them in the car if that's a time where they're highly anxious or they fidget a lot. So really the tinker toys are a fantastic way to keep kids distracted off of their current thoughts if they're worried about something, like say that you're traveling to somewhere where they're really nervous about. It really just helps distract their minds off of that. They're really focusing on the tinker toys. They're not focusing on whatever it is that they're worrying about. Also for kids with ADHD, it really just helps them to release some energy, helps them to keep them calm. So if you're going to be somewhere where you know it's going to be a challenge for your child to sit still that has ADHD, or a child that has just ADD, that has trouble focusing, these are great things to kind of give them something small to keep in their pocket or to keep with them in their desk at school. So a lot of teachers will allow different things like this in class. So please feel free to talk to your teachers about this and see if it's something that would work for your kids. So the first thing is, which actually I sell here at the office, and you can buy them on Amazon, is and actually I need to see if I have a link on my website, but look and find the Aaron's Thinking Putty. Okay, so all this is a little tin. I love these because they're really small, and it's just a really cool putty that you can squeeze and just smash and tear, and it pops apart, and string, and this does not get messy. I love this stuff because it doesn't get on your clothes. I've had different kinds of putty that gets on your clothes, which does not work so well. So anyway, these I sell here. You can also find them on Amazon. I love this stuff. This is a pool noodle. So just take a pool noodle and cut it. I never thought this would be a tinker toy, but this is awesome. And actually, I keep them here in my office too, but when you squeeze it, it just really kind of massages the palm of your hand. But it's a cool toy just to have, and it's very, very obviously inexpensive. You get the pool noodle for $1 at the dollar store. These are called Tangle toys, and I actually have these here in my office too, but they have different types on Amazon you can buy. This is the textured ones. You can see that it has different textures. It's textured, which I like actually, because then if this is in a child's desk, or say they're going somewhere, they can use, feel the texture part. These pop apart, so they can pop them apart and put them back together. This is just a fantastic mind-engaging thing that kids can play with and kind of distract themselves. So these you do have to purchase. So this is a little puzzle game too, and the other therapist that works with me has this. I'm honestly not sure where she bought this, but I think it's so cool. But it's more like a little puzzle. I guarantee you can find stuff like this on Amazon. But it has little lines in it, so you kind of move the pieces around, and it just engages your mind. Rubik's Cube. If you can get a small one of these and put this in a bag for your child, this is great. I have a lot of gifted kids that I work with, and they get bored because they're not using their minds. And a lot of gifted kids I work with have anxiety and ADHD because they don't like to sit still. They want to constantly be thinking and moving. I love the Rubik's Cube because it's just like, okay, here, then they can really focus on this instead of fidgeting or worrying about stuff. So this is, you take a balloon. I got this idea from the therapist, one of the other therapists I work with in my practice. So you take a regular balloon and you put a funnel in the top, and you put Play-Doh down in it. I have tried this with sand, and the sand to me does not feel as good as this. These feel amazing. So I have made these in my office with the kids I work with too, since she showed me how to do this. I love them. So it just feels really good. You can make these at home for obviously really cheap, because I got these things of Play-Doh. I got I think it comes with a thing of 6 at the dollar store. And I got the balloons at the dollar store too. These I had so much fun making with my daughter, but they're little, these floral gel beads is what they're called, and they make colored ones of these too, which I haven't found yet. If you find them, please comment below, let me know where you found them, because they're amazing. When we made these, we took the funnel and just put them in the water bottle, and these are really, they feel really cool to the touch. So actually we had fun. It was a really good sensory thing making these too, but it's got the floral beads in there, as you can see. And you can make, here we put glitter in with it, and which my daughter put so much glitter in, you can't hardly even see the beads in there. But you can use water. You can use different things to put in the water bottles. I think the other thing, you know how they make the, I guess kind of a fancier water bottle that has a silver top on it. So you can glue it down. You have to glue the top down when you're done to make sure that the kids aren't dumping it out everywhere. But these are really cool to put, like, if you have an anxious child or a child that has trouble falling asleep, this is a really cool thing to put on their bedside table if they're, you know, it's really calming to try to just do it back and forth. But there's all kinds of these ideas on Pinterest that you can make different ones of these water things. This one here is glitter, and now I'm going to say they're silly bands, but they're called, gosh, now I forget what those are. You guys probably know. You can tell, right? Blanking. So it's not silly bands, but it's whatever kids made, those bracelets, and I keep forgetting the name of them. So that it just looks really cool in the tube, and kids have fun making these. A really fun art project, and it's really cheap, obviously. Just find different things around your house, but this one's really fun because the colors, it's really neat to watch. I think it was someone told me to put glue in the bottles because that helps with the, it makes it slow down, so it looks really cool whenever you're using it. So the other idea, which I don't have here, is, but I have the felt tips. Felt tips are really good. It's a really good sensory toy. So you can take felt tips and stick them underneath a desk, or you can, I got these from the dollar store. They're little clips, and I thought, oh, they'll smell really good because this kind of, I think it's a little thing for the car, but they don't smell that good to me. I don't like the smell of them. But you know, I think a really good sensory thing would be something that actually does smell good. This does not. But you can take felt on something small and just take the felt stickies off and stick them on something that, you know, your child can put in their pocket and just kind of fidget with. But you can also use a checker, which I thought was the coolest idea, and I can't find my checker because I've lost it, but just get a checker and put one of these on it. You have to ask your child whether they like which side of the felt feels good to them to kind of rub, and this is an excellent sensory toy too. The last thing is these pipe cleaners. I think these are so fun too. If you can get these and just kind of have them for your child to kind of make things with. So it's something small they can bend up and put in wherever their little bag is and use. So anyway, let me know. Please comment below if you have any other ideas, because I'm always open for these. I use these in my office as I'm talking to kids, but I also always encourage and share ideas with other kids. Because I work with a ton of kids with anxiety and ADHD, so I love to give them different ideas that are cost effective. So please let me know if you know of any other ones, but hope you can use some of these. So